Hi everyone, welcome to the second section of 14th chapter. Under this we are going to learn about measures of central tendency. First of all, what we are going to learn is about the mean and the median. First of all, what is mean? If a dataset contains n data values, the mean of the dataset is we are gonna take the summation of the data values and then divide it by number of data points. We represent mean of a sample by x bar and the mean of a population by Greek lowercase mu. Let's move on to an example. In this example, we are going to consider the salary of 8 employees. So 2 employees have paid $35 per hour and 2 are paid $27 per hour and 4 are paid $25 per hour. So what is the average hourly wage of these 8 employees? To calculate the mean, we are going to add salary of each employee and divide it by 8 like this. See, it is very simple. We are going to add each data point value and divide it by number of data points. So according to this, the average wage of these 8 employees is $28 per hour. Let's move on to the next example. Find the average of the following set of numbers. So there are 6 numbers. We are going to do is we are going to add these 6 numbers together, which is 136, and we are going to divide it by 6. So the answer is 23. So average of this set is 23. Okay, let's learn how to calculate mean of the frequency distribution. As you can remember, in the previous lecture we learned about the frequency distribution. If you can't remember it, please watch it again. So for frequency distribution, we write the product of the data value and the frequency in new column of a table. Next, we are gonna take the summation of the products you calculated in step 1 as summation of x multiplied by f. Next step is we are going to denote this sum of frequencies by summation of f. To find the mean, we are going to divide summation of x multiplied by f by summation of f. To get a better understanding about this concept, let's move to an example. So we are going to consider to calculate the mean of a frequency distribution of water temperatures. Please read this question, and in here we are going to ask what is the mean temperature for this distribution, and they have given us the graph of the summary. So first thing we need to do is we need to create a frequency distribution like this. So for temperature 52, frequency is 4, 53 it is 6. Likewise, by looking at the previous graph, you can summarize this frequency table. So what we need to do for calculate the mean is first we need to calculate the product of x and f. For example, for temperature 52, we need to multiply 52 by 4. Likewise, we are going to multiply each and every x by their respective f value. As you can see here, the summation of x multiplied by f is 1637. So in order to find the mean, we are going to divide the summation of x multiplied by f by the number of values, which is 30. So the average temperature is 54.6 Fahrenheit. So water is not too hot, and look for another reason for the fish kill. Likewise, you can do several inferences based on the result that you have got. Next one, we are going to calculate the mean of extreme scores. In this table summarizes the estimated number of tourists visited USA by the top social medias during recent months. So likewise, so the first question is, what is the mean number of tourists visited USA? Then the second question is this mean is accurate measure of average number of tourists visited USA to these social media sites? For the first question, we need to summarize the number of visitors to the site, divided it by 10. So which gives us the summation of the visitors is 4,342, and we need to divide it by 10. So the average number of visited USA was 434.2 million. So answer for the second part B is that you can notice that the 8 of the sites have number of months that visitors is above the mean, and mean are quite bit lower. Therefore, the mean in this example does not give the accurate sense of what is the average of these data. Okay, because 8 out of 10 websites are below than the mean, so it is different. Then we are going to learn about the median. To find the median, first we need to arrange our set of data in increasing or decreasing order, and the median is the middle value of the list. So if there are odd number of values, the median is the value in the middle position, and if there are even number of values, the median is the mean of two middle values. Let's move on to an example. Please read this example first. In here, this table lists the age at the inclusion of the presidents who assumed the office between 1901 to 2008. Find the median age of this distribution to see how Barack Obama's age as inaugurations compared with that of other presidents. Please look onto this dataset first. Okay, as you can see, we can arrange this distribution of ages in increasing order like this, right? So there are 19 scores in this distribution. So middle score is the 10th one, which is 54. So Barack Obama's age when he took the office is well below the median. Likewise, you should always write your conclusion about what you have found here. Next one. how to find the median using a frequency table. So look at this problem. It gives the acting on a tip for dissatisfied customer, an agent of Consumer Protection Agency purchased 50 quarts of a particular brand of milk at various supermarkets to see whether they connected 32 ounces of milk. So what is the median of this distribution? As you can see, numerous ounces are from 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24, and there are frequencies related to each number of ounces. So all of together there are 50 observations, right? So since there are even number of observation, we are going to take the mean of the middle two values. So middle two values is 25 and 26. By counting the frequencies, we can see that 22 ounces in position 25 and 23 ounces is in the position of 26. Therefore, the median of this distribution is the mean of those two numbers, which is 22 plus 23, and it is divided by 2, it is 22.5. Next, what we are going to learn is the Phi number summary. The set of numbers below the median is called as lower half, and the set of numbers above the median is called as upper half. The median of lower half is called as first quartile, and the median of the upper half is called as third quartile. So Phi number summary of the data values contain minimum value, first quartile, median, third quartile, and finally the maximum value. So let's move on to an example. In here they are telling us to find the Phi number summary of president's age, example that we have done before. In here we need to find the lower and upper half of this data set, then the first and third quartile, and finally the Phi number summary. So first we can divide, since the median is 54, we are going to divide the lower half and upper half less than 54 or greater than 54. The values greater than 54 is called as the upper half, and the values less than 54 is called as lower half. So lower half is values from 42 to 54. The upper half is values from 55 to 69. Next, what is the median of the first half? The median of the first half is 51 because there are 9 numbers in the lower half and the middle number is the fifth one. So median of the first lower half is 51, so our first quartile is 51, and the median of the upper half is 60. Like before, there are 9 numbers, the middle number is fifth one, so the value is 60, so the third quartile is 60. So the Phi number summary of this data set is the minimum is 42, first quartile is 51, median is 54, third quartile is 60, maximum is 69. So let's learn how to construct a box and whisker plot. The plot is based on the values for Phi number summary. First, we are going to draw a horizontal axis from minimum value to maximum value. Then draw a rectangular box over the axis from first quartile third quartile and draw a vertical line in the box where the median is located. Finally, draw horizontal lines extending from the edges of the boxes to the minimum and maximum values. So let's move on to the example that we have done previously. Okay, so the scale is from, we can draw any scale. I'm here using scale from 40 to 70. So in here our minimum value was 42 and the maximum was 69. First we are gonna draw a line connecting this 42 and 69. Then we are gonna draw a box from first quartile to third quartile, and finally draw a line at the median. So this is your Bose and Whisker plot. So what is final measure of tendency is the mood. Mood of the set of data is the data value that occurs most frequently. If it is possible for data set to have more than one mood. And if no value occurs more often than others, the data set said to have no mood. So let's move on to a few examples. Find the mood of each data set. So in here, number 7 is occurred twice. So the mood is 7. In here, number 4 and 5 both appear twice. So there are two modes, which is 4 and 5. In the part C, every number is appeared exactly once, so there is no more than one. So there is no mood in this example. And in the final example, there are two D's, so the mood is D. Did you understand it? Okay, let's move on to what we have learned today all together. In this exercise, we are going to consider about mean, median, mode, and everything. So, in this example, you need to negotiate salary of a coming year for your company, and you gathered monthly wage data and found that 3 workers earn $3,000, 5 workers earn $3,200, 3 workers earn $4,400, and 1 worker earned $5,000. In your negotiation, which measure of central tendency you should use? First, we are gonna calculate, since you need to make the wages seems to be as low as possible, therefore you should choose the smallest measure of the central tendency. We can summarize our data set into a frequency table like this. And here now we are going to consider what is the mean and median and the mode of the data set. As you can clearly see, the highest frequency has the salary of 3,200. So that is our mode of the data set. To find the median, we are going to write our data points in ascending to ascending order, and the middle value of the data set is $3,200, and the mean of the data set is summation of x multiplied by f divided by summation of f, which gives us 43.2 divided by 12, it is 3.6. Therefore the median is $3,600. So between these three, the minimum value is mean, median, or mode. So we can choose for this example, the best measure for central tendency is median or the mode. So that's it for today. Have a good day. Study hard, and thank you.